Oh my God. Yo, I love Black American women. Y'all y'all are it's a love-hate relationship I have with Black American women. Y'all are my most loved group of women sometimes, and sometimes like I cannot stand y'all at all more than any race of women sometimes. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sure we all have that for whoever the fuck. So miss me with your shit. But yo, I just came across this video and I heard what the guys were talking about. And in my head, I was like, oh, good job. Like, props to Black men. Props to Black men for, liking or appreciating this type of hairstyle, I guess. And then I went to the comments. Black women ain't going for that shit. Miss me with all that fake shit. Let's check this out.
Hairstyle on Black women.
The braids, like the
cornrows.
Yeah, I don't see it a lot no more. But when you get that washing set and you got like your pins and you got like the hair.
Yeah. Oh nah.
But like I like the fro, of course. I like the bun when it's getting. You know what I mean? I like the natural shit, man. Whatever y'all do with it, I like it. I love it. With my lady, I like.
I was like, okay, good job, brother. That's good job.
Just have it out, mostly like the curly fluff, the fro. I like some women with the short bobs. Some women, and that's what I'm talking. Nia Long. I love Nia Long. That's the one lady that my lady will let me try to holler at.
I'm not gonna lie, I love locks on Black women. Like that just, to me is just like my weakness. Braids, obviously, but not the gel braids. Like,
not the Meek Mills.
Not the Meek Mills. Like y'all said, the afro, like the curly, natural curly hair. Like you said, that short hairstyle. Like you have to have a certain face build, like to kind of pull that style.
You have to have a nice smile, I think. I do the ponytail too. The ponytail.
I appreciate the ponytail. I just love the natural hair on Black women. That's my weakness.
So I heard the short and I was like, good job, Black men. Like, it was nice to hear Black men appreciating the natural hairdos they like, right? And I was like, all right, cool. Let me check out the comments. Just long story short, the comments were like, man, miss me with that shit. It sounds good, but it ain't the fucking move. Oh, man, what the heck? Hang on, let me see if I can adjust this. And then you go to the comments, yo, Black women were not having it. I mean, like, I didn't even expect it. I just genuinely was like, cool, good job. It felt good watching the short, or listening to Black men just speak positively, right? I was like, cool. And then, let me just see what the comments is talking about. Man, but hey, man, I can't even be mad at the Black women. I can't be mad because I know what I see. I know what I see with my own two eyes walking this earth. And what I see with my own two eyes mirrors everything these comments talk about. It sounds good. It sounds good. Oh, you just love natural hair. It's your weakness. But we never, ever see you. We don't even see you with a Black woman. How much more a natural-haired Black woman? Like, literally, 98% of Black men I see in California are with a white girl. 98%. That is an astronomical number. Not 50%, not 40 or 30, which it used to be back in the day. It used to be majority is Black and Black, but every now and then, of course, you see your interracial couples. No, it is 98. Okay, I didn't stutter. 98% of Black men are with a white girl. But you sit up here and talk about, oh, natural hair is your weakness. Where's the fucking proof? Black men. Like, I didn't even feel this way. And then I saw the comments. I'm like, man, these bitches are right. These bitches are right. These bitches are right. It just sounds good to hear, but your actions do not mirror this. Like, look at the comments, man. Shout out to the women in the comments. I thought people were going to fall for this nonsense. Right? Oh, it says, I don't know why I feel like they lying. Facts. I would love to see their partners. So would I. I don't know. That one said he had a Nia Long kind of... No, he said his partner would let him cheat with Nia Long. He said the two braids. The girl said cornrows. He said curly hair. The girl said afro. They're not talking about our natural hair, sis. he is not talking about a fucking authentic, thick afro. He is not talking about no nappy haired, stronger than Nigerian hair afro kind shit. No, he talking about your little mulatto afro. You know, the cute softer curls and shit. That's what he talking about. He ain't talking about no natural thick afro. Get the fuck out of here. And they're not talking about kinky curls either. This is one of my favorite comments. Shout out to the women in the comments. Yo, man, I laugh so hard. Lies, lies, and more lies. Oh, man, I hear so many women get negative comments from black men about their natural hair, so it's kind of hard to believe. Oh, man, that is sad. It says men will say they want all that, but only go for the women with 3-inch weaves or 30-inch weaves. Meanwhile, the girls they most likely like on IG all have wigs on. Facts. It sounds good. I should have my glasses on instead of being all in your screen. My bad. But that's facts, man. Like, miss me. Like I said, I was watching this at first and it was like, oh, cool. Like, yeah, I appreciate. It was nice to hear black men like, no, really speak the love you have for your own kind. And then, yeah, it just... and then even I had to remember, I know what the reality is. It sounds good to say you prefer all this natural hair, but the reality is you guys want nothing to do with natural hair. You guys want nothing. You guys, like, you literally want nothing to do with black women. Whoo! That is madness. 98% of black men are with white girls. Yo, and black men are so silly to think that it's reflective on us black women. They think they're doing something, like they're proving a point to black women when they are not with a black woman. They think it reflects poorly on us black women when they are out 98% of the time in a different race's pot. You see, black men are so fucking stupid in this season that they think it's reflective on us that they are all with a different woman. Not knowing that, nigga, if your women are not good enough for you, you as the leader of this nation, that is your problem. That is your fault. It means that you as a man have not laid down the leadership or the guidance for your community to be raised in a way that works for you, black man who's supposed to be the leader. See, black men don't have that leadership bone in them anymore. So they don't even know how to create the community they want. They don't know how to make the kind of women they want, so they'll go take an Asian man's wife. They'll go take an Asian woman from her own country. Guess what? That Asian man has already done his job. He set the standard for the type of community he wants, so the women can be raised how they want them to be raised. So when their sons grow old enough to take a wife, the women are ready. The women have been raised. The men have organized society in a way that the women have a chance to raise their children properly. The children have a chance to grow properly. Men have a chance to take care of their families. Women have a chance to take care of their families. You see, Asian men have done this for their tribe. White men have done this for their tribe. Mexican men have done this for their tribe. African men have done this for their tribe. It is black American men that literally, like, you have done nothing for your tribe. All you would do is go and run inside another man's pot. Take the hard work he has done. He has done the hard work to cultivate the society he wants. Then you go, instead of doing the work for yourself, like every other race, every other man of every other race has done. Instead, you scared of the hard work, so you just go dip inside somebody else's pot because you can't do your own work. You just go and take over somebody else's hard work. So, like, black men think they're doing something. Or you think it reflects on us black women that y'all go after every other woman except your own. No, it reflects on your lack of leadership to raise women to be decent human beings in society. Instead, look at the quality of women running around out here. Shit is wild. Look at the type of children that are coming up. Shit is wild. And don't get me wrong. There's lots of beautiful women out there with beautiful hearts, beautiful spirits, beautiful intentions. Don't get me wrong. Like, no, I'm not saying that. There are beautiful, the most well-behaved children out there coming from black community. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like it's just all this and all that. And there's some men out there that love them, they're black women. Don't get me wrong. But majority, man, you can't, like, I know what I see when I walk outside my door. I'm not even good. Fuck statistics. Sometimes just use your own fucking eyes to look around you. Literally, 98% of black men are with white women. And out of that 98%, 88% of them are white women. The other 10% is just different whatever race. They'll be with anything other than a black woman. And you think that this is reflective on us black women? No, it's reflective on you black men not being able to lead your community. So your women are growing up under a hub of just feeling safe and feeling loved. So they don't have to be out here wilding in the streets. It's about you not creating a community enough for your children to feel inclusive, just to grow up with love in their heart. Yo will make some money or whatever it is and you run and you go find you a white bitch. Yo, like, with money or no money, y'all just looking for a white bitch. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And you see, and when you get around these black men that all are just all over these white women, you can feel the energy of this man. And you feel how broke, like, it is really always a softer man. Like, it really is always a softer man. And I will have to make another video because that would be a lengthier video. Because as black women, that's too deep of a topic to go into just for this short. But black women, the same way I always speak on black men being the strongest race on this planet because they were the first one, it's the same way black women are the strongest women because we were the first one. It was black women that taught every other race of women how to be a woman. So it is a certain strength black women will come with. The same way it's a certain strength black men will come with. Every other thing is just a notch weaker. Even the Bible told you this is a race. This is my holy race. Everything else comes underneath. Sorry. So every other race is a notch weaker than black. So black man should be compatible with his fellow black woman because these are two strengths that's just not on anybody else's level. So the two is supposed to match. When you see a bunch of black men so compatible with weaker races, why? Because the black man himself has demoted himself to this weaker position. So now he blends in and assimilates to the weaker race. It's easier for him to get along with weaker women. He can't. The number one complaint with black women is black women are too strong. They're too masculine. Okay, well, number one, black men, you have let your women be that strong because you have never picked up that strength. We understand you lost it, slavery and this and that, and black women had to step up and take over. But you have never come back into the equation to say, okay, black woman, you've done enough. Give me all that weight. You go sit down. You've never done that. You've left your black woman to be extra sumo strong in this fucking country. So you cannot blame black women. Like, oh, you're too strong. The black woman's strength should be okay with your strength. You see, if you are in your strength, a black woman's strength will not disturb you. It will not intimidate you. Now, don't get me wrong. I agree. Black women, that the spirit of black American woman needs a whole, needs a purge. It needs a refinement. It needs a filtration system. Like, black women in this country, in my opinion, need a filter to just run through them and wash all this garbage out. And Jesus, let peace shine through for these women. Because when you see a black woman who's running around with all that extra strength, that's a woman who's not at peace. That's a woman in survival mode who has to do what she has to do. And that's not fair. That's not right. Black women deserve to just actually have peaceful spirits. They deserve to just walk in lightness and in love. They deserve to just be able to, they deserve a chance to be gentle in this world. And as long as black men never pick up that strength, black women will never have a chance to be gentle. As long as black men continue to choose to be weak, black women will never have a chance to be soft. So it's crazy that black men choose continuously every day to never pick up their strength, but instead have left and abandoned their black women to be so fucking strong. And instead, all they want to do is bitch and moan about how strong the black woman is, and that's why you can't deal with her. You can't deal with her strength because A, you've never given her a chance to not be so strong. And B, you cannot deal with her strength because you, black man, are no longer operating in your strength. So you are not compatible with an equally strong woman. You're not compatible with a woman who's rolling in a certain kind of strength. You, black man, especially in today's time, my God, y'all are so damn watered down right now. That's why all y'all go for white women. You guys are so watered down, so therefore your strength too has been watered down. So now, once upon a time, you would not have been so compatible with a bunch of white women. You would not have been so compatible with a bunch of foreign different races of women. 10 years ago, white men were not just so into, 10 years ago, black men were not so into white women the way they are today. This interracial shit was not so prominent and so crazy 10, 15 years ago. It just wasn't. It's in this season of life that black men, like, they see nothing other than white women. Why? Because they are in the weakest season that they have ever been. Right now, black men of today are the weakest that they have ever been on earth. Period. They are the weakest. That's why the world is ending in this season, nigga. And the devil moving in. His ultimate block. What's the word I want to say? The only people that could stop him, his ultimate threat is black men. And now that they are officially out of the way, this is the devil's chance to move in. That's why he's moving with such aggression in this season, because he has totally neutralized the only threat he has, which is a black man, not Asian men, not Mexican men, not white men. The only threat to the devil is a black man. And now that he has fully neutralized this black man, that's why now all of a sudden he's moving in with his agenda. So that's why now in today's season is when you see black men so compatible with every other type of woman. They think they're doing something and they think it's reflective on us black women. No, it's reflective on how weak you guys have gotten, that you are now only compatible with weaker women. You know, like, a strong black woman to you is you can't deal with it, because you too are not operating in strength. So a strong woman is like, oh my gosh, you're more compatible with this weaker woman. And once again, whose fault is it that black women have had no choice but to be strong? To me, that's borderline like the audacity of you black men in this country to really do your black women like that. These motherfuckers had no choice but to be strong. And now that they have been, hey man, habits set in place. They have had no choice but to be strong for damn near their whole life. So now it's a habit of them walking in this sumo freaking strength. And now all you want to do about them is criticize them instead of acknowledging, my God, that you guys need to re-step into your role, step into your position of strength again. I know re-step is not that was throwing me off, but whatever, you still get what I'm saying. Like, until you black men step back into your strength, black women, like, there's no chance for us. Until you step back into your role of being a leader, black women are in trouble in this country. Black women are not getting back to that gentle nature. They're not getting back to that peaceful nature. They're not getting back to having a loving nature or personality or whatever. Don't get me wrong. This is not all. Okay, I have to keep saying this because you got weirdos out there that think just what you say is bond. Like, there are exceptions. But for the most part, this applies. It's crazy to me that this is when you look out into the world, you see the state of black men. It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing. An Asian man does the work on his women in his community, and here come a black man want to go take his women. Nigga, that Asian man was raising these soft, sweet spoken Asian girls for their Asian men. Mexican men are raising their daughters to be respectful and know how to take care of home, and they're raising them to be good girls for their Mexican men. Not for you black man to come in and take over their women because you don't know how to do right with your woman. All these foreign women that all these black American men are picking up. Go check on these women in 10 years. In 10 years, these women will be buff as fuck. Because any woman under the leadership of weaker men will end up having to pick up the pieces. They will end up having to find strength. It's either going to be a woman that's just going to, she's going to get broken under the shit because she can't lead. So therefore she cannot take over. Or she's going to have to lead and take over. Every black man I've seen in a relationship with a white woman, I hate to say it, but the white woman is always way more dominant in the relationship. She's always more so the leader. I'm not going to go into detail as to how and all but she's always definitely more in the pants position. Like, yeah. Anyways, I didn't even think I was going to go into all this. This was like supposed to be a 2-minute video just to clown with the comments. But say, man, when it hits, it hits. And it's a very disappointing situation with black men in this country. It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing that you guys do not see your part. It's so disappointing that you guys don't see your part. You don't see your influence. You don't see how your actions are affecting the situation. All y'all do is sit around and bitch about how strong women are. Okay, how did black women end up that way? You don't want to look in the mirror to acknowledge how weak you have gotten. But you want to sit up there and talk about how buff women are. Yo, man, you can't make this shit up. You look at the man, nigga probably is this on his shirt? Because I can't even see if this was just like in the video or if this is his shirt. But if this is his shirt, like, I mean, well, what are we talking about? It's a nigga with fucking pink and butterflies on his shirt. This nigga got flowers and butterflies and pink fucking whatever. Once again, I don't know if this is in the actual video, if this is just a artwork on the short or if that's actually on his shirt. But I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on his shirt, but it's just shit like that. Like, you know, you black men have gotten so goddamn weak, but you have the nerve to always speak up and speak against your black women. And it's irritating more so, not because you're doing it, but it's the fact that you think it's reflected. You think it's reflective of black women, all the shit you say, yet you don't realize that actually it really reflects on you black men. Your leadership or your lack thereof. It's reflecting on your lack of strength, hence why your women are so out of hand. It's reflective on your lack of authority, hence why your women don't listen to you. It's reflective of your lack of guidance, hence why your children in the community just out here wilding. Your women out here wilding. Why? Because you don't do anything to even just get your self-respect in this world. Like, what are black American men doing to really get respect in this world? That's crazy. Wow. Really think about that and comment on this video. What are black American men doing of substance, of value, like contributing to this world? Whoa, that's crazy. What are black men doing in this world that is worthy of respect? Whoa! Riddle me that. Riddle me that. I'm really genuinely trying to think, what is something or an area of life that black men are contributing to that applies to planet Earth? It applies to the world, whether it is the economics of the world, the health industry of the world, finances, emotional, physical, spirit. Like, what are black men doing right now that contributes to the world that is worthy of getting them respect? Entertainment industry does not count, because that's the only place black men are in right now, is the entertainment industry. The black men in the political sphere, they're not doing anything independent that, okay, this is worthy of black men, like, respect. Nigga, that's just black men getting in on white people's program. So I'm not talking about that. What's something independent that this is just strictly black men shit? Wow, you black men. You ain't doing shit on planet Earth. Wow. To really garner yourself some actual worthy respect. Wow. And I think subconsciously, deep down in your hearts, you guys have to feel it. You have to feel it, whether you acknowledge it or you're aware of it or not. You have to, because I feel like that's why this culture has blossomed, where it is so comfortable for black men to just be shitting on black women. I think it's that feeling that black men know, like, innately, y'all know you should be fighting for something. Especially just with all these police killings so visible to the world, and police brutality, and just all the, it's always gone on, but it's so open and so visible to the world right now. So I feel like innately, you guys feel there should be a fight happening. You guys feel there should be something you should be doing, but you don't have the balls to do it. You don't have the balls to go fix your actual problems. So instead of going to actually tackle those real issues, you sit around and bitch about women like that's something to really be concerned about. No, you want women to get right? All you got to do is get right yourself. You won't even have to talk to women to get right. Once you start walking in leadership and in authority, you don't even have to, oh, let's go get these women organized. You don't have to. I promise you, black women will naturally just know to follow you. Black women will naturally know to just be in alignment with you. One thing black women follow, and one thing we know, is strength. Like, At the end of the day, black women are way more loyal to black men than vice versa. And that's just women. Women, because women need men more than men really need women. Getting distracted. My God, black men. Y'all know that. Y'all know there's stuff you need to be fighting for right now. You just don't know how to do it. You just don't want to do it because it takes hard work. And you guys, right now, you see responsibility and y'all running the other direction. Hard work and hardship coming. Black men want nothing to do with it. Life should be easy. They'll work hard at a job, yeah. But go work hard at purpose in life. Go work hard at developing value in life. Go work hard at cultivating actual self-respect for yourself and your people. Oh no, that's too big for black men. Some shit that every other man has done. Some shit that every other race of man has done. Black American men are the ones too scared to do it too. But they would talk so much shit about their black women that have done nothing but held the black community down. My God, man. Black women have held this shit down. Man, when you black men get the news you're having a baby and you run off and you abandon the woman and you abandon the child. Could the black woman have gone to get an abortion? Yeah, but instead, hey man, she holding it down and taking care of that child by herself. This was before abortions was even illegal. And then only for y'all to evolve into shitting on them being single mothers. You know the meaning of being a single mother is that the man didn't stay, right? Yeah, a bitch ain't getting pregnant by herself. But okay. Now, I'm not talking about the one or two few occasions where it legitimately is like, no, the woman needs the guy to not be there. But a lot of times, it's the black man who done nutted in a chick and thinks, and he hears she's pregnant and is like, man, fuck that bitch. Ain't taking care of no baby. And that's literally his mentality, and he would literally walk away. Yo, you like, whoa. You like, damn. You thought that was a choice? You brought a baby into the world and you thought it was a choice to raise him or her. Oh, man. Only black American men just got that shit. Oh, other races of men, of course. Are there single dads in other races? Yeah, but not quite like the black American community. Not quite like the black American community. Y'all be wilding out here. Dumping babies and just moving on. And the black women hold it down and raise these children by the best they can. The best they can. In the meantime, and then you black men will sit on the sides and shit on all the women. All these single mothers. Yeah, that you men helped create. or you just want to act like that part of the conversation shouldn't even be had. Because apparently it's like black men just forget that that's part of the equation of what it takes to become a single mother. Man, anyways, let me let go of this video. This was a fun chit chat. This felt more like a talk than a video. So anyways, leave your comments. I'm definitely curious. I'm definitely curious to hear what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have a different experience? Do you have the same experience? But I just know that this black American situation right now is getting really out of hand. It's getting really out of hand. And I do blame it primarily on black men, because black men, you guys are the leaders. That's what it takes to be a leader. That's what it means to be a leader. It means all responsibility falls on you. Ooh. As soon as watch all the black men hear that, so it's just all our fault. These women are so unaccountable. No, bitch. It's called being a leader. It means you do take all accountability and responsibility. Until you do, you will never see how to even help your situation. Motherfucker, you are the leader of a community. I'm sick of hearing men bitching about these women just don't want to follow lead. Yeah, motherfucker, because you don't know how to lead. Why don't you go learn how to be authoritative first? Why don't you go learn how to put your foot down and actually lead and watch women follow you without you having to even ask twice? But you coming at us with pink, skinny pants, pussy energy, and you think we're just going to follow you? Like, no, motherfucker, women are not stupid. I know you think we are, but women are not stupid. The same way I tell women, men are not stupid. You're not going to dress like a whore in front of him, but tell him you're a good woman, and he's just going to go off with the words in your mouth, but ignore everything he sees. You out here dressing like a straight thought, but he's supposed to treat you like a wife? No, even if he does treat you like a wife, that nigga's still going to be creeping on you because innately, he knows you are not a wife. He can see it. You're dressed like you're out in the streets. Men are not stupid. We live in this time where women are out here being prostitutes, but we'll just put a different label on it and say, oh, well, it's empowering. And, oh, the man is supposed to accept it. Like, what do you think, men are dumb? It's the same way I would tell men, what do you think, women are stupid? You walking around in front of us with pink clothes and skinny pants, and we seen your balls bulging out your pants. You in extra tight clothes, you look feminine as fuck, you're wearing lip gloss, you're wearing nail polish, but you're claiming to be straight. Like, you look like a whole sissy bitch, but you expect us to follow your lead? You don't even look like a man. So how am I going to trust you to lead me? How am I going to trust you to even have authority when look at how you carry yourself in this world? Like, man, so yes, black men, it does begin with you. Once black men get their shit together, you won't even have to say anything to black women. Black women will just fall in line. I promise you that. If I am wrong, come back and tell me. I promise you that. Black women, one thing about women, we do innately love strong men. We will listen to strong men. Like, that's just facts. A woman is not going to sit around and be defiant towards a man she knows she cannot be defiant to. If a woman is being some type of ways because she sees that she can. You are not, once again, black men, you are not going to be in our face with skinny pants on and a pink shirt. And your demeanor is so soft and watered down. Your voice is so light. And just your mannerisms are so delicate. In your head, you think you're so manly because you look in the mirror and you see a 6'4". He works out in the gym. So you're seeing someone strong. So you think that, oh, us women, we're just supposed to go along because that's what we see. No, we feel what's inside of you. You apparently are just going with what you see and you think that that's all good. You fit, you strong. You got money. And then you come around a black woman and I think I smell weakness. Yes. I think I smell someone who's not really strong enough to be a leader. Someone who is not an authoritative figure. No, black women are not going to go along with that program. Black men, you complain, you're so sick of women's attitudes. You know what? You want to know the solution to this problem that y'all be bitching and complaining about when women are concerned? You want to know the problem? Go get strong again. Go find your strength again. Go find your muscles again. Go take off your skinny pants. Go find some baggier pants. Go find some baggier clothes. Look more like a man. Look a little bit more rugged. Go find some more masculinity to sprinkle into your bones. And I promise you, watch women follow suit. Watch women follow along with what your whole plan is. Like, real talk. Women in this season have gotten as chaotic because look at the rise of, if you check timelines, it is in this time when black men started getting so soft with their dressing and just all anyways. I don't want to get so carried away, but black men, you want your women to return back to listening to you and being obedient to you, then you, Mr. Black Man, have to get back to you being obedient to yourself and being a man again. My God, I remember when people used to fear black men. What a beautiful season. I miss that time. I remember when people used to fear black men. People look at a black man and you just know he is not the one you're going to say anything to. He's not the one you're going to try anything to. Even if he looks like he is less in a lower tax bracket than you, you are still not saying nothing to him. You are not trying him. You are not testing him. You are not complaining about him. You leaving him alone. I miss those days. Nowadays, Nigga, a fucking a bus boy who's white. A bus boy, a white bus boy who's a restaurant worker, basically. If you don't know what a bus boy is, the one that cleans up the dishes at restaurants. A white bus boy will see a black CEO. This black CEO worth millions of dollars. This white bus boy gonna look at him like he ain't shit. Move, nigga. Cause you look at the CEO black man, and man, fuck out of here with this weak shit. Looking like a wannabe white man. Man, I'm bring back strong, masculine black men. I miss those days. I love those days. You bring those kind of men back, I promise you, you will not have to even tell women to follow you. They will just naturally be like ducks following right behind you. Promise you that. I got so sidetracked on my tangent. Man, these comments were cracking me up. He said Bob and then described a pixie. Well, that one, he just probably doesn't know hairstyles. Right, facts. You see, right? Women are not dumb, because we all know, and I bet all their girlfriends are either mixed or Hispanic. Probably, if not just straight up white. Stop the cap. Oh man, you black men, you black women, we've lost a lot of respect for y'all, man. And I know it's vice versa. Y'all don't have respect for black women anymore. Not that I blame you guys, because I too can see the condition of black women. But one thing I will not ignore is that the condition of black women resulted because of the condition of black men. And until you black men realize that, you will always be bitching about these women of yours. Right? But I felt like everything said was all cap. That's sad. That's true though. That's sad. That's so sad. It says black men have downed black women for so long that we don't believe them when they say things like this. And that's sad for real. It is. It really is. But I felt like everything they said was all cap. He said, don't listen to them. They love the weave. Swear down. They saying what they think is appropriate to say, right? Oh, bitch ass shit. There we go. All natural hairstyles rock. Damn, I love black women, man. All right, cool. Got one. Love hearing this, but I haven't witnessed the proof yet, so I don't know, man. That's facts. That's why it sounded good. But when you look out with your own eyes to see the proof, nigga, everything speaks against what they just said. When he said not the jail braids, that's how our 4C be for weeks under them wigs. I mean, I guess. Okay, who cares what they like? All right, shut up, man. Nobody talking with that. This I can't stand either. Who cares what men likes? Man, take your fucking bulldog ass away from fucking common man. Leave pretty girls alone. Leave pretty girls who love men alone, please. Nigga, ain't nobody out here for this energy. Who cares what they like? Well, nigga, moving on from you. I can't stand those kind of black women. Oh my God. I can't stand those kind of black women. My God. They always throw in curly when they say afro. Yeah, right? Because they ain't talking about the real fucking nappy afro. Nigga, they talking about them mixed girl afro. Kind of be all hanging down and shit. Get the fuck out of here. The wigs are wave addictions. Most, not all, and not few have tight connects. Whatever, I don't feel like reading all that. They sound like they're lying through their teeth. Oh, man. Anyways, let me get off here, man. That shit was so fun. Wow, this was supposed to be a 2-minute video, but hey, y'all got caught up with me. Hopefully, y'all watch this video to the end. Stay with it. Oh man, this was hilarious. The comments is what took me out, man. Because I watched the video and I was like, oh, dope. And then the comments was just like, oh man. Black women ain't going for this shit because we see the shit. Talking about how much you love all this shit black women do, but yet near one of you want to be with a black woman. Oh God, it is so funny. What a time we live in, man. Black American people. Time to get back to loving yourselves, loving each other, baby. All right, peace out. Much love. Onedo's thoughts. Hit me up in the comments.